Welcome to Brain Talk. I'm Dr. Kevin Slaton, your host of the Brains Body podcast. Now I said Brain Talk because my new book is Brain Talk, Learn the Brain's Body with Dr. Slaton Live. But I talk about education and science in the brain's body in reference to sense and receive path functioning or brain, body, and sense events. Because to learn what I'm talking about, you just need to focus on the literature itself. Because if you want to repair your sense of self, now I'm talking about the crisis of self, so I'm talking about when you've been hurt or disadvantaged, poor contact, poor interaction, and you're not able to experience the experience of self in relation to other people, so you withdraw and isolate. So I say that to say then you must prepare to learn how to make sense of your body physics, to appreciate the neurophysics of self as a process of your inner voice through brain talk. And what I'm saying is, as you make contact, you can sense and feel your inner voice communicating, a sense of feeling. You can reject that sense of feel. And what that does is it isolates your sense of self or your sense of feel from the brain, which means that you are dumbing down. You don't want to know the truth about the experience. So you withdraw and isolate. And so I'm talking about these things. There's three levels that I talk from. One, how you learn about your body as a social physical self. Two, how you learn about your brain as a neurophysical self. And three, how you learn about your senses as the social and neurotransmitters of brain-body messaging. So what we're talking about is self-learning as the experience of your body as a social influence that allows you to study your sense of self as physical action. I mean, what you look like on the outside. And two, brain learning is the process experience in your sense of feel for self that allows you to realize the influences in the flow of energy, action, and feelings as mental stages of becoming focused. And then three, self-learning traverses a sense and receive path research, and brain learning traverses a forward and backward feed process loop. When your brain receives your inner voice, you think to reflect forward and backward, to respond and receive feedback simultaneously. And so we're talking about how you sense and receive, and once the receive path captures the information flow, the forward feed is the brain's response. The backward feed is feedback from your participation. Your brain talks back through forward feed on the way you choose to respond to the social neurophysics of self. Sense and receive path research is a study of the body and brain interplay, or your inner voice. You want to know how you feel, you want to know how you sound. Forward and backward feed is the study of how your brain responds to social neural influences, or how your brain talks back as you move through sense and receive path interaction. Your brain, body, and senses are communicating. And so what are we saying? One, to sense means to inform the brain. Two, to receive means to discipline the body. Three, to inform means the brain and the body are disciplined because the process of social influences are engaged in the sense and receive path functions that you must navigate through your inner voice simultaneously. And that's why that forward feed is important, because I'm saying to you, technically, you want brain talk, because brain talk means you are actively pursuing knowledge from the experience. So that forward feed, I'm going to tell the story. To inform the brain and discipline the body means to process the social influences of sense and receive path function and navigate. You want to move through your inner voice. And simultaneously, you want to manufacture forward feed, which means the brain must take the lead of the body to respond. Now we're talking about the crossover between the sense and receive path brain-body function. To process backward feed means your sense of feel for self acts in agreement with the release of signs of care for brain-body transformations to brain talk to take place. To receive feedback from brain, body, and sense messaging, your interest in your body must equate with your interest in your brain and the pursuit of true human intelligence.